Okay, RM is my movie room DVD VHS. I'm just trying to double check my shelving, make sure it's proper height because I put it together during the cold, and it looks okay. I think if I do start on records, I might have to change the bottom area so I could have a space here to put records instead of a DVD. But maybe DVD at the top, records at the bottom. I do want to start collecting records, but not at eBay prices right now because I do want to get caught up with my music first for CD and for my Atari and for my NES. Still a few more I want there. Then a little bit for Super Nintendo and Sega. About 2 for Super Nintendo, maybe 3, maybe 1 or 2 for Sega for Mega Drive. And then I could start doing the rare VHS and maybe start collecting records. So we'll see how things go, but if I see something I could get, thrifting, I'll try to pick up a record, but I'm not going to pick up at random, like the jazz music or random country, maybe some country, but it has to be something I can listen to. Otherwise, I'll have to pay a little bit more on eBay, get the music I want. Not every album they come out with, but like maybe the first couple of or the hits or something like that. Pearl Jam, Metallica, Def Leppard, AC/DC, some stuff like that for records. Those I'll have to pay up for. Other than that, I'm gonna try to get at least one TV show at the end of the year. Maybe I could get 2 TV shows if I can. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Because still a couple of the TV shows I want are kind of expensive. At least 3 of them are kind of expensive. I don't know if I'll ever get Night Court on DVD. I do have part 1, because that one's around 400 to 500. So Night Court, I only have the first season. So I don't know why it's so expensive. First one is around 30 bucks, I think, on eBay. Then part 2 and part 3 are roughly around 50 bucks a piece. So then they jump up the prices. That's how they catch you. So if you're buying them individually, that's why you have to pay up on shipping to get some of the certain numbers you want. If you want to complete a whole set, I had to pay up a little bit that way. So this year I picked up a Deep Space Nine, and the seller above, what I got it for, was selling it for 200, a little bit around 220, something like that. So I got a little bit lucky on this one. Just got it roughly under 200, and I'm going to try next one. I'll try get with the refund. Probably will be Baywatch or it will be Walker. So eventually I'll try to look for more bonus thrifting. If not, I'm going to have to replace it and buy it on eBay. But I need to be well cut up in here first with my music and my games. There's still a couple of games here I want to get. They're like $40, $50 a piece, and the big one here is Pitchball 2, $100. If I could get that, then I'll be cut up with my Atari. Then I'll still need to get a few more for NES. Like I will want to get a Mega Man 3 and 4. I already got part 1, which is around $100, $120. Most expensive one in here. Super Nintendo, I do want to start a little bit more there. Street Fighter 2 maybe, Turbo, Mortal Kombat 2, and maybe for Super Nintendo I do need to get a couple there. I don't have Gauntlet for Super Nintendo, so I'll probably get that next year, either spring or summer. And I'll keep an eye out for a Candy Maker, maybe a DVD player, maybe a 8-track player, maybe a record player. So that's why I do need to go thrifting. As long as my snacks hold up, I should be okay. And this is a little bit updated video, so you'll see some old videos come up. So just go through them, because I try to give you at least 4 videos a week. Took Took a long time to get this room looking the way I wanted it to, because finding wood is really hard and it costs a lot of money if you're going to be making it yourself. Fill out a whole wall. But some of it I had to buy, some of it I found, so I did not spend that much. I spent a little bit on a few of these that set me back about $100 or so, but a lot of this wood I found, and anytime I find skids, my woodworking ain't perfect, but otherwise I would keep these all in boxes, and it's a lot easier to tell what I have this way. And as long as my chips, my cookies, and my snacks hold up, then what I have left over will go into my movies. Maybe in 2 years I'll be cut up and start doing a little bit more for VHS, but there's still some titles I do want to get, and I do want to get a little bit more for some monsters, and for Godzilla, still a few more there, and for Stephen King for VHS, and maybe 1 or 2 more for DVD on Stephen King. I'm not going to collect Synapse Syndrome, Severance, Arrow, all those weird horror movies that people tend to go for now. Everything's basic, common horror movies that are all Region 1 based. And that's what I collect. I don't collect Region 2, because Blockbuster never had it in my area, so I never grew up watching it. I did try collecting it once, but you need a whole nother player for them, so it doesn't work in a standard DVD player, and having a VCR, having a little bit of Blu-ray is enough. I don't want to go back and forth 5 or 6 players, just because I need to have something in a different format. So that's my whole collection. Thanks for watching.